We come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Washington Redskins. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And it's second down. A first carry now for Rob Kelly. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. Second down a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Rob Kelly was the #3 rookie runner in the NFL in 2016 behind Ezekiel Elliott and Jordan Howard. What a nice start for him.
Seemingly out of nowhere because he was undrafted, and I think ready to put his imprint on this Redskin franchise.
One reason, he can do everything. Run it with power inside, catch out of the backfield, and also pass protects really well for his quarterbacks.
On third down, Kelly. And he's going to have it down at about the 38. They get 6 on the pickup. Drive will continue. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. Second down following the incompletion.
Watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left.
Working on Cousins. Looking right sideline. Complete. Brian Quick, the intended target. And it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. Thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On third down, Cousins. Be a dump off for Kelly. He'll get a couple on that one, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd went to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Raider drive will start from deep in the territory. with a 1st and 10.
Carry,
here's Marshawn Lynch. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play. 2nd down. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about 18. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd. From the gunner down, Carr. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls complete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now it's Crowder.
Another miss.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. Was hoping to make a play there with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about the nose we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
1st in with Lynch. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. How will Marshawn Lynch? That's the question in the Bay. Been out of the game for a year.
I think he'll fare just fine. I don't think that they'll use him as often as he was used in Seattle. But when they turn him loose, I think it'll be to the greatest for Oakland.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a cup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Cornell, and that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Amari Cooper, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown we'll ever see right there.
Everyone has action in their playbook called the quick game. That quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that game part of the playbook?
In-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of options involved with that.
Set now to kick this one away and off it. And this will be a touchback as that's over the end line. And here come the Redskins now. They punted last at it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't again?
Go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a second and manageable. Keep it cute downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
drive starts with Rob Kelly. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those teams are starting to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a explosive run.
Cousins to his big target read, and the Redskins have a first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it down on the spot. Because when you do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling, reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like he's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and.
And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And the Raiders call on set for third down. Now Cousins. He finds Quick. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A big gain of 31 on third down.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder, first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. They found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. Found the opening and exploited it.
So a tie ball game here as away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25, the 26-yard line. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a long yard there, and now second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds of running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
On second down, here's Carr. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Raider first down as Carr finds Cooper.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it pops for a collision there, jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And a good swarm to the football defense down at about the 40. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a third and coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. but you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Throwing now is Carr. Throwing the out. Incomplete. That's Cook, and he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A Raiders first down. Carr hooking up Cook.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Look direction of Cooper. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Here's Carr to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. That's something you see a whole lot of, a sack of Derek Carr, and due in large part to a good O-line. Carr was sacked on less than 3% of his dropbacks last year, lowest in the league.
Oakland knew it was important to take care of their quarterback. They picked up Donald Penn, Kelechi Osemele, and Rodney Hudson in recent years, and it's paid off.
Here's Marquette King now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Crowder now to return. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return, and the Redskins will take possession with a 1st and 10. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. These guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up at the 24. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. 2nd down, Cousins. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. He'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for Marshawn Lynch heading back out into the huddle. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong, only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember
and nothing but daylight ahead. 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Jared Cook, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Raiders have taken the lead. That up, I don't know, an ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Those are the ones the offensive coordinator dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It resulted in a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On play action, Cousins. Paul bringing it in. He goes out of bounds across the 40-yard. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Cousins gives this to P-Ryan. And some space here. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
If you love old school running backs, I think you're going to really like J.P. Ryan. Strong, built low to the ground, great leverage when he runs the football, and bodies just scatter. He's hard to get on the ground.
They'll run again with P-Ryan. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. So nothing to blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Cousins now on second down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I know college coaches always recruit quarterbacks because they're so versatile. I'd say Terrell Pryor fits that bill. 1,000 pass yards at one point in the NFL. I became a 1,000-yard receiver.
Second player in NFL history to do that. How about
Allen the Magician Briscoe was the first.
He's got quick. And he'll go down here right around the 3-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Second down, it's Jones. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the James.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Cousins to P-Ryan on the draw. He is leveled. Knocked down hard, right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Now, I can't imagine any celebrations being any bigger than your first NFL touchdown. And this rookie running back is still seeking his. He's not going to get it on that play.
Cousins. He'll drop it off to P-Ryan, complete. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. A gain of 4 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Cousins from the gun on third. At 58 to go in this first half of play. Back to FedEx following this short break. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And Bart puts it. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points.
They were able to move the football, but the defense stiffened once their backs were to the end zone, and they were able to hold them to just 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send it. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Derek Carr getting set and ready to go again on offense here. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Throwing on first down. It's caught to the right side. He's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he misses some tough coverage.
Carr to throw on down. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. Cook stripped, the ball's out, and the Redskins scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's never credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure a cover up. In this case, it's just good. Knocked it free, made a big play.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. They dump it off to... It'll be a pickup of just 2. And up a second down. Carr. They'll set up the Lynch, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. The Raiders on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. At first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Here's Marquette King now as he's on to punt for Oakland. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 40 line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half, on out and talk about it.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 4.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on first down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage with the big man setting the tone physically.
Cousins a handoff. This is Pirine. And he will perhaps get back scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run on this first half. Skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead, needing to extend that lead.
And this is where I'm talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So you adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with else.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some or run a few different plays, but stay with the essence of the running game.
Time running out. 1, and it's Carr. Airing one deep for Crabtree. They've got it complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Michael Crabtree, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive in the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? You execute really well. It doesn't matter if you know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
The kickoff team on the field now is this one away. This will be taken in and on. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here's Here's the Redskins offense now as they get started this third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's Pirine. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Let's go, D. It's gonna be a long day, offense. It's gonna be a long day. 57, Mike. Mike 57.
Again, here's Pirine. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Get him, boys. Double tight, guys, double tight.
They go play action. Cousin. And this is brought in by Pryor. And he'll be taken before he gets into enemy territory. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connect, picked up a first down.
And he's going to be met at about the 40. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, having to hang out all day. It doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now a carry for Pirine. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run. Don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50% through this point. This is 3rd and 4. Working out of the Cousins. Reed has it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 20 and picking first.
I don't think there's any question that Jordan Reed is as athletic as any tight end in the league. All right, I don't think there's any debate about that. The hard part is just him being able to be healthy.
And when he's on the field, though, boy, does he take them to another level, doesn't he?
He certainly does. Changes the game for them because they can use him in so many different spots and create mismatches against the defense.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
So being bottled up throughout the day, finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
So now it's 1st and goal. Moons. And he's going to fight his way forward for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again or action and try and put it in that way.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Cousins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Khalil Mack. blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. And that'll be their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure and worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job in the first half. But now they've got back here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. From the gun, Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. This is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And Bart puts it through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. A decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they do inch a bit closer.
There's still lots of time to go in this one. Take the points, move on, and let your defense try to get the ball back.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as it's the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you swing, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards is the tally on first. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd down, here's Carr. To the left, incomplete for Amari Cooper. And able to cross the 45 before he's brought. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
Basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered about covering them with one guy. They think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, they're not very good.
A 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. 3 up to midfield.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. From midfield, here's Carr. And Cook has it, left side. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've only considered 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this is Carr. Amari Cooper. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Tackle. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll run again with Lynch. Brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see 4 people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On third down, they go Lynch. And a first down, the 21-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and to condition during the season in order to continue to at this rate.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in tomorrow.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just small, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be knocked on his back. Oh, a big hit at the 6-yard line. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on second down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes now. Here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so. But ordinarily, second down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they've run a lap to throw it anyway.
The play clock's running down. Here is on 3rd and goal. Oh, no, he lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
All I can say about this, someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to get upfield. Ball comes. What's that panic talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that will bump the lead up to 11. So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion.
Oh, here in the fourth quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some time off the clock and put points on the board, even if it's only, that could turn out to be the drive that ultimately wins them the game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come in. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of score down. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be down. They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
Second down, Cousins. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time, and it's third down.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He finds his target. It's Crowder. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chain. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Cousins now to throw on first down. Got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll out of the gun. He's to the 10. He is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Redskins have made this a one-score game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-pitch play, but it's better than a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flags on one side, get that high hop, and the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. You have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. They'll run it now out of the gun. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and as we resume action. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. This play to Lynch. Powerful running. And hard running's good for the 40 to the 42. Now the defense will burn their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, take a break. After the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. going to throw here. Letting one fly deeper. So the long attempt falls innocent on the ground, and it brings up third. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys down.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
The Raiders on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And heavy contact. He knocked down hard right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wondered maybe he's a little bit tired from tilting the rock that much.
Here's Marquette King now. He's been terrific so far. And this is away. It's a high kick. He got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Samaje Perine of the offense heading back out there. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy. 4 in a game.
Yeah, about 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down. Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. And 26 seconds now as the spike. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy at the 38-yard. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And the spike comes with 9 seconds left to go. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. Open man, it's Hurtis. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Oakland, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.